Hello and welcome. As always, I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Amy. If you are here on my channel for the first time, we talk all things spirit guides, spirit teams, pendulums, oracle cards, intuitive writing, intuition, all the things crystals. So if that's what you're kind of into, maybe hit that subscribe button or wait till after the video, whatever. Here we go. We're going to get started. Today is all about spirit teams. I get this question pretty often. Does everyone have a spirit team who is on my spirit team? And can anyone connect with their own spirit teams? So I am going to give you my outlook. That does not mean this is the only outlook. This does not mean I'm 100% correct. I am just going to share my perspective of what I have interacted with thus far. If you have the same or a different perspective, feel free to throw in the comments. We can have a chat. I love talking about all of this stuff. So in my opinion, yes, we all have spirit teams. And in my opinion, who is on those spirit teams are all different kinds of energies that are here to support us in our lifetime. So I would, if I'm gonna break it into categories, I would say energies like your higher self, which to me, if we're trying to box this into human terms, is kind of like the part of us that has the wider vantage point, not just this one human form, but the part of us that is all of us. And that's how I look at kind of my higher self. That is who I do the most connecting with, the energy I connect with the most. When I use my pendulum, when I use my oracle cards, when I'm looking for guidance, I'm typically connecting with my higher self, which is really just the part of me that can really see more than I can see. So higher self. Then we have typical spirit guides, which could be I'm just checking in, could be energies that have been human before, and it could also be energies that have never been human before. But typically just that what you think of when you think of a spirit guide is an energy that's here to support you. We could go further into exactly what things are, but honestly, I don't think it's that important. I think just kind of having an overall idea of these energies can be really helpful. But I think when we start trying to get too nitpicky and boxed in, we're really just using our human minds and trying to make sense of something that we really don't have to make sense of while we're here. But we can utilize our spirit teams. So what else? Some people like to think of angels as part of their spirit teams. And the last big one, your ancestors. So your past ancestors are here to support you in your lifetime now, and also your past loved ones. So people you have actually known in this lifetime that have passed away, those people could also be on your spirit team and here to support you while you are still living this human experience in this lifetime. So overarching part of all that, I believe we all have spirit teams. I believe we all have energies in spirit form that are here to support us. Just a little, I feel like, caveat I'm being guided to say is we also have to remember, just because they are in spirit and we are in human form does not mean they're better than us or they necessarily know better than us. I really think of it, I call it a spirit team, because I really think of it like we're working together as a team. There are things we can do because we're human that they cannot do because they're in spirit form. I like to think of it, we're human and spirit right now, and we can team up with energies that are fully in spirit right now, and they can support us. So that leads me to, but can anyone actually connect with their own spirit team? Any of those energies I talked about, so your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, your past loved ones, your ancestors. Is it possible that anyone can connect with those energies to receive guidance, to receive love, to receive support? I say yes, 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 yes. I believe, especially if you have the desire to. So I believe everyone, literally everyone on the planet has the abilities to do this. I think to connect with their own spirit team energies. I believe most of us are doing it in a way without even knowing. However, if you are someone who has the desire to connect and you feel that it's like a calling almost like deep in your soul where you feel this want to connect with these energies, I believe it's going to be even easier for you to learn these skills and expand your energy and learn how to do this. I do think anyone can learn it, but if it's someone who's really desiring to learn it, it's almost like, I don't want to say you're ahead of the other people who aren't desiring it, but it's kind of like that. It's like you've already got the thoughts moving towards it, and it's going to be easier for you to actually connect. Now, what I find is when people are told, or like, okay, well, how do I connect? Almost everyone says, okay, sit in meditation, learn how to meditate, and you'll hear their answers, which is awesome. And it does work. Meditation does work. However, it does not work most easily for everyone, myself included. So I'll just share, I can now hear energies on my spirit team telepathically in my head. They sound like my own thoughts, but I can now discern them. I could not always do that. When I first started, I heard no guidance in my head. I was not able to discern from different energies. There were no words besides my own thoughts in my head. And so when I was told just sit and meditate, it was really, really frustrating because nothing of substance was really coming through. And it made me feel like there was something wrong with me. So if that is you, if you've tried meditating and it's not that meditation is bad, it's just not the only way. So I love meditating, but again, I also love a whole lot of other things. What I have found with my students and myself, so typically the people that are end up in my field and end up in my courses, my membership sessions, they're also similar to me where it's not that they don't like meditation, but it hasn't really worked in the way they thought it was going to work yet. So typically what I love teaching and what I also do is there's certain skills and there's certain things we can learn in order to bridge that connection and start actually receiving guidance. And as we do that, more opens up to us. So I want to say telepathy. There we go. Telepathy. That did not want to come out of my mouth. Telepathy, hearing our guides in our heads, seeing with our third eye. I think all of that is possible for everyone, but it's not always where we start. It's not where I started. I definitely started more with feeling things, which didn't lead to actual answers. So what I teach my students to do, a huge hawk just flew through the window. Oh my God, there's a hawk hanging out with us. That is a huge confirmation for some of you. It's just hanging out over there. And that was at 8:08. Okay, so what specific skills do I teach with that? I think learning how to use a pendulum, learning how to use your body as a pendulum, body testing, learning how to intuitively use oracle or tarot cards, and getting really good at intuitive writing, automatic writing, or journaling. Those things are all super helpful to start receiving messages, and as we do that, we can open up more abilities. So, to cap this all off, number one, yes, I believe we all have spirit teams. I believe we all have support that is in spirit guiding us in this lifetime. Two, I believe that we can all connect to that if we so desire. And if you have been having trouble connecting and feeling like you're getting actual messages, it just might mean that there's certain skills that might be helpful to learn to open up more of those abilities. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the comments. I hope you all have a lovely day. Our hawk flew away. I was going to try to show you him. I'll see you all later. Bye.